Hello friends, welcome to Electronic Circuit Hub. So today we will understand introduction to power conversion. We will see how power or energy can be converted from one form to another form. What all techniques are available to convert energy from one form to another form. Okay. So this is basically a introductory lecture on power conversion. Okay, so here we have here we have a basic block of power conversion technique. So you can see this is the switching converter we have. This is the switching converter we have. Then we have input power. This goes to the switching converter, and then we have output power which delivers to the load. So, and this is the control input which controls the load and the source. So basically we have four elements in power conversion technique. One is input power. Here we have some source. Then we have switching converter. Okay, it converts power one form to another form. Then we have output power. This goes to the load, and then we have control input. It controls both source and both load, both input powers and both output powers, right? So let us see the types of power conversion available, right? So the first power conversion is DC-DC converter. So in DC-DC converter, this controls and changes the voltage magnitude, right? DC-DC converter controls and changes the voltage magnitude. Okay. Then the second power conversion technique is AC to DC converter. Okay, this controls DC voltage and AC current. Okay, basically this works as a rectifier. Then the third power conversion technique is DC to AC converter, right? DC to AC converter. Sometimes it is called inverter, sometimes it is called inverter. This produces a sinusoidal of controllable magnitude and frequency. Okay, so basically inverter, what does it do? It converts DC to AC with controllable magnitude and frequency. So that is why it is called inverter. Then the fourth power conversion technique we used is AC to DC converter. Okay, this is also called cyclo converter. Okay, this controls and changes AC voltage magnitude and frequency. Right, this controls and changes AC voltage magnitude and frequency. So you can see here we have four types of power conversion technique. Okay, so I'll be talking about all these converters in the details. Okay, so let us understand what is the control loop. We have already seen in the previous slide. We have input power, we have switching converter, and we have output power. Okay, then we have control input. This is the control element which controls the output power, and that also controls the input power, right? This is the control element, and this is the reference. Okay, so if your control element controls the output power, it is called feedback. Okay, it is called feedback in control system. If your control element controls the input power, it is called feed forward in control system. Okay, it control the source power, or it control the input power. So basically this is the role of control element. Okay, then based on your input power and output power, it alter the switching frequency, it alter the duty cycle of your switching converter. Okay, so here we have a reference which against which this control elements monitor the signals of input power and output power. Basically this control element is made of analog circuits. Okay, it could be op-amp based design, right? So efficiency is the most important parameter in power conversion technique. In power conversion, achieving high efficiency is essential requirement to avoid the power loss, right? So if you want to calculate the efficiency of your system, that is efficiency equals to power in divided by power out. Okay, if you want to derive more in formula, you can see this is the power loss. If you want to find the power loss equals to input power P in minus P out, that is output power. So if you know that from this equation, P in equals to P out divided by efficiency, and if you replace P in here, if you replace this to here, you can find P loss equals to, this goes here, P loss equals to P out divided by efficiency minus P out. So P loss equals to, if you take a common of P out, so this is P out into 1 minus zeta efficiency minus 1, and if you further solve it, P loss equals to P out 1 minus zeta divided by zeta, and if you want to find P out divided by P loss, that goes here too, and this will go that side. So P out divided by P loss equals to efficiency zeta divided by 1 minus zeta, right? 1 minus zeta. So in the power conversion, in the power system, the P out divided by P loss determines the performance of the system, determines the performance of your device, right? High efficiency leads to low power loss in converter. If you achieve high efficiency, your power converter is less lossy or low loss. Converter performance can be measured by ratio of output power to loss. So this is basically, what is this? This is the converter performance which is measured by P out divided by P loss. Okay. So for the power electronics designer, basically most commonly used components are resistors, capacitors, diode, transistor. This is for linear supply design. You may require the transformer, you may require the inductor, and this is the MOSFET with PWM control. Okay, so hope you understand the basics of power conversion. If you have any question, feel free to ask me in comment section. Thanks for watching this video.